Hello everyone, Princess here, and welcome back to Syberia. Obviously, as you can see, I have earbuds in, because I'm stupid, and fucking forgot to charge my headphones, so... yeah! So it sounds really weird to me, because these are not like... skull candy, okay? Skull candy. So I can't hear shit. And I can't really hear myself talk, so I don't know how loud I actually am. Like, I don't actually know how loud I am right now. How loud am I? This is a decent level, okay. So I don't want to be, like, too loud, like, screaming. Who the fuck's calling me? Who?
Hello?
Kate! Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia, great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arlbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy Cocaine? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Komkalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Not really.
Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldberg. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
Okay, so this sack of shit. Also, I'm taking one of your photos, so I know. This sack of shit. This is really dramatic, and I feel like I already saw it. But it's like... see, we go to Goldberg's, like, don't mind, right, Kate? And it's like, you're my best friend, it's my fiance, like, low-key, fuck. Like, who just does that? Like, I know it's like, oh, we're all friends and stuff, but it's also like, trying to get shit done over here, y'all. Like, what y'all doing? Having some little pina coladas over here. Like, fuck. I feel like I would like pina coladas. Where the fuck is the bird? Oh, I can hear birds. I was like, where's the bird? I swear to God, there's more birds. I'm not dealing with it. I don't know. This is suspicious. Just a little suspicious. Just a little. He's lonely. I don't give a shit if he's lonely. He knows what he signed up for. Boy. Like, y'all know what you signed up for here, okay?
Doesn't look like that works.
Ah, well, that's shit. Holy shit. That's a lot of birds. That's my thing, though. It's like, you know what you signed up for when you have a fiance who's a lawyer. And assumingly travels a lot, you know? Like, you know what you signed up for, so when you complain about shit like this, it's like, what were you expecting? Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's like, you knew what you signed up for, especially when you proposed to her, like, you knew what was gonna happen. Come home, honey. How about I just do? Like, how about I just do? It sounds like a good idea. Some water bottles. Hi, I'm gonna look at this.
Excuse me. Sir, sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact! And we have liftoff! Oh, holy mother. A dame. A pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, babe?
You dig it, babe. Can I just have that as a response now? Just like, you dig it, babe.
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from... I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
Boris Charov, at your service, madam. Can I offer you something from the bar?
No, thank you. Tell me, how long have you been here?
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely. I got a bottle or two here. Keep me company?
You're a soldier, aren't you? Ex-cosmonaut?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have a drink. That's an order, soldier.
Don't order me to drink. Motherfucker.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special rocket for a special occasion. Something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Our female comrades revolting or what? Trouble runs away. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
I kind of want to lower the music a bit. I don't know if I can or not.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
Okay, you were very drunk. And you're kind of useless.
I need to get to Aralbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
All these battles. He's drunk as fuck.
So many birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least a bird don't get bored, does it? See? They can fly. Them birds, geez, they can fly.
Sounds like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right there. 'Cause sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch them circle for hours on end. The birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop them coming back, though.
Soyuz?
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
Is that the bird I saw earlier? I think that's the bird I saw earlier. Okay, you're like fucking...
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
I feel like that's my friend whenever I talk to him on FaceTime when after he's drank. I'm just like, are you drunk? He's just like, nah. He's like, I just had a little bit.
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. we'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
Me. I was gonna do something.
Be careful! Don't lean out too far or you'll...
He's just dead now. Okay, well, I think you're fine. Sorry, do we have to actually check up on him? I'm actually really good at taking care of my drunk friends. Just a fun fact. I'm like one of the people who like super big. I can't even check. I can't fully check him on one day. He's like dead. I'm very much the type of person to check on my drunk friends at like a party or something, or like a little social gathering. Like I'm always like one of the last ones to get trashed because I'm always just like, is everyone okay? Is everyone drinking enough water? Has anyone vomited yet? Like, what's up? I don't know why. It's just who I am as a person, I think. I just like taking care of people. I would like a key, please, to operate this thing. Sequent to inspections over the last year, comrades of the Government Space Commission have reached an unfavorable conclusion concerning the Verlberg project. Here are their findings. The Space Commission is convinced that Hans Verlberg's research will yield no concrete results capable of serving the military interests in our country or of advancing the space program. It's considered that this project will only bring ridicule to our country and give a very poor image of our national space industry abroad. This is Russia, right? We already kicked your ass in the space race. We got to the moon first. During the last few years, in a long succession of fruitless attempts, Comrade Verlberg has clearly demonstrated the limits to his knowledge of mechanical sciences. Consequently, we have ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. It has been deemed counter-revolutionary, and we now withdraw all collaboration with Comrade Verlberg. The decision has been approved by Supreme Soviet, who adopted with a clear majority the Central Committee Directive of April 15th related to the definitive cancellation of Verlberg's spring-loaded launch pad project. The directive announced the provisional closure, test pilots to other domains. Okay, so that's him basically being fired. Key, which is sad. Also, again, I love that it's not actually like Russian. Vodka. Music. Okay, there. It's just so let's splash a drunkard awake, guys. That's not where I want Kate. You dumb fuck. That's not where I want to go. Some shit. Hi, I would like to have a walk around this game.
Hey, what's happening? Let's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
I mean, it is what it is. Drown and drown. It's not bad. Alright, comrade. What is your face? You have a name. I forget. Yep, Boris. Boris. Talk to Boris. You sober?
Calm down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not first time either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
You could say that. Can we start this again?
My name is Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer currently in charge of a special case. I'll spare you the details, but I've landed here, you see, unintentionally.
The music's still
It
loud.
is indeed an honor to welcome you here to the Cosmodrome, ma'am. My name is Colonel Boris Sharoff. I'm a Red Army test pilot regent. Now I babysit the Komkalsgrad space complex.
This is an amazing complex. Shame it's a little run down.
What do you expect? Space race is yesterday's news. That's the way it is. News 1 minute, history the next.
Fair.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it broke down. I've got to get to Arrowbad immediately. Someone told me you might have a vehicle to lend me.
Someone? Who might that someone be? I hope you're not talking about Sergei Borodin.
Well, yes, I am. The director of the industrial complex below.
Be careful, ma'am. He is not a rational man. He can be mean and very dangerous.
He suggested I come and see you, actually. But I get the impression that he doesn't care much for you either.
I don't care what he thinks of me. All I say to you is, watch out for him.
Understandable. He seems kind of...
There aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome, they towed all the useful equipment away.
It doesn't matter. I'll find some other way.
If I can help you, please, just ask.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm looking for someone. Hans Vorarlberg. And I think he came by here about 20 years ago.
Hans? You want to know if I know Hans? But of course. He invented one of the most incredible flying machines for the Cosmodrome. Christmas, good old Hans. Even after that dumb and dirty trick he played on me. But I wouldn't give to see him again.
What do you mean? What did he do to you?
Hans Vorarlberg and his famous flying wing. See, he invented this kind of spring-loaded launcher, capable of projecting a weird rocket into the stratosphere. It was red revolutionary hot, and I was going to be its first test pilot. Holy cow, what a job. And then several days before the launch, Hans disappears into thin air like that. Poof! The test program? Well, it's abandoned.
Just disappeared like that? Without saying where he was going?
You see, he wanted to hit the stars, but not bombs, if you get my drift. One day, Hans finally worked out what his launcher was really for. The generals have always called the shots here, you realize, and when they asked Hans to screw a nuclear warhead onto his flying wing, well, he wasn't a happy man. So he left, just like that.
If everything was ready, why didn't you just wind the thing up and go flying after all?
Nobody understood machines here like Hans, especially not his own utopian inventions. You see, such inventions only live and breathe with their creator in the saddle. Without him, space travel became damn near impossible. And since then, well, I still like to travel, but in my own little way.
I'm beginning to understand a bit about how Hans Vorarlberg's inventions work. What is this one like?
I don't really know. As you can see, I'm a soldier, ma'am. Nothing more, nothing less. Not a goddamn aerospace engineer.
That's fair. That's fair. So I appreciate that Hans has like this very like anti-war like world, because they're like, oh, nuclear warhead. And he was like, nope, I'm out, and then just dipped, like not a word, which is like decent. Just Russians.
I've left my train in the Komkalsgrad station. Do you think it'll get in the way?
If I were you, I'd get out of there as quick as possible.
That's exactly what I intend to do, as soon as the director gives me back my automaton's hands. That's why I want to go to Arrowbad.
So go, and go quickly, and get back what belongs to you. With a man like that, you never know what might happen.
You don't like him very much then.
I'll confess that since his accident, he's gone a little doolally. These days, I stay clear of him, and you should do the same.
I don't really have the choice. Don't you find it strange to see so many birds in the Cosmodrome?
It's the iron rafters. They love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet here. So, of course, they turn up in flockloads. Sometimes I set Soyuz onto them. Just like the good old days.
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do? Set the Eagle on them. You should see them fly. Soyuz, he's like a cat among the pigeons. Magnificent.
Does Arrowbad mean anything to you?
Arrowbad. It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, man. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They'd go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 winks right now.
Airship. Airship. Yeah, I don't mind if you sandwich. If I can. Thanks. See, this is the thing of like, Jesus Christ, this is so crazy stuff. You have to do stuff.
This thing's jammed.
What?
This thing's jammed.
What do I need to do? I have some vodka. Oh. What the fuck? Blood testing apparatus. Unauthorized. Fuck you. Okay. Okay. God, that takes so long. Okay, so I need blood apparently. Kinda weird. Just a little weird. Centrifuge empty. How the fuck am I reading this? This is in Russian. Kate doesn't know Russian. What? I'm like pretty sure Kate doesn't know any Russian. No, I turned it on. Let's go. Wait, I should double check to make sure it's
I need a key.
God damn it, I can't keep on the key sign. Let me talk to Boris and ask about the airship. When I could have asked him about that before, because it came up in conversation. Should have been made a note, but I don't make this fucking game, so I'll just go with the mechanics.
Sir? Sir?
My head. Oh, my poor head. I need some quiet. Please, can I have some quiet?
No, there's shit to
Do you think the airship still works?
No idea. It has been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Thanks.
Wow, I had to run back here just to get this stupid key.
Right, I'm off. See you later.
Don't you worry about me.
I'm not too worried about you. Not gonna lie. I'm just kind of okay, so we have the key now. Okay, the airship. It's automatic, so I assume there's a top on it. These birds gonna get mad at me. I was like, can I do that?
Doesn't look like that works.
Stupid. What can I not do? Where did he go? Is he back in his little thing sleeping? Probably. I suppose. Buddy, if you're actually asleep, I'm gonna kill you. What? 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 Where'd it go? Can I take nothing else? Where the fuck did you go? Also, I just casually have a bottle of vodka, and I don't know why I have vodka. I mean, like, obviously I know I picked it up because he was like, pretty sure I had another bottle somewhere, and then he fell. Fuck. No, I did nothing, so. Boris, where the fuck did you go, buddy? Buddy, are you dead? You died? Hey, bird. Oh, good little bird. Oh, good little bird. I don't have anything to launch.
Doesn't look like that works.
Also, how are you just, how long have you been if he's that drunk, how are you been dead? Are you okay? Like, do you need to get food? Why are you like, do you need to see that? Like, okay? This mic is really loud. I've been on my hurts. A part of me just wants to call Dan and be like, you're cheating on me. You fucking piece of shit. I swear to God, if he does end up cheating on me, I'll really kill him. Not really. It wouldn't surprise me, and he's not worth it. Like, he's not worth anything at this point. Which is really sad.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
What? What? You're not even gonna let me fucking leave? Buddy. Let me leave. Alright, so I gotta go shit then? What? I gotta do shit. So also I'm trying to do like intense scheduling, as in scheduling like
There you are. I was looking for you. I've managed to trigger the autopilot mechanism, but the airship still won't take off. Do you know why?
Maybe. I've got some idea. But you look like you're a pretty good mechanic.
Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Vorarlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know how it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works. What do you say? We got a deal?
Why not? I'll see what I can do for you.
I want to launch you into space. Also, can I get your blood?
Comrade Boris, I need a few drops of your blood.
Excuse me?
To get the centrifuge going, we'll need to analyze the pilot's blood. If you're going to the stars, you've got to be in good health, you see? That's why I need a blood sample. It won't hurt.
There's two things a good soldier is always ready to do. Drop his pants and spill his blood. Go ahead.
I'll only be needing your blood.
My pleasure, ma'am.
What?
Ow!
What? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? There are two things a soldier's good at: dropping his pants and spilling his blood. Maybe I should ask all my military friends that. Is this true? Hashtag confirm it. Dropping his pants. Carry on. Right there. Blood. Sample refused. Alcohol level too high. Fuck.
Okay, I think I've figured out how it works. Get settled in and let's go.
Professional pilot.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, buddy. Whatever you gotta tell yourself. Can you walk faster, please? I'm sorry. I'm so impatient in this game because everyone walks so slow and it's like really dramatic and I'm like, I cannot deal with it. I'm like, need to do. Gotta go fast. Gotta go standing fast, guys. Gotta go so standing fast.
Miss Walker! Come in, Miss Walker! Are you receiving me?
Clear as smog. Can you speak up?
I'm ready. Press the launch button.
I'm launching you into space, and I feel like this is really bad and go horribly wrong, because all of this is like really old shit.
Takeoff procedure engaged. Countdown commencing.
Colonel, you've forgotten to tell me the secret of the airship. What do I have to do?
The airship will need to eat right up.
I got that. That'd suck if you just fell off.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh, his
6,
face.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
Bye, Boris. Bye. Bye, buddy. Bye, buddy. Oh, and he's dead, probably. send me up to space. Should I, though? I launched a man into space whose blood alcohol level is way too goddamn high. He's probably gonna die before even leaving the atmosphere. So I just sent a man to his death. It's pretty Gucci of me, I must say. Let's you ever just realize when you say something and you're just kind of like, why do I say these things? That's me. I've been saying that a lot. Like, with my coworker and I, like, every time I talk about I'm like, that's not very Gucci. And I'm like, why am I like this? Okay, said he's a crank, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the burp. So we're gonna crank that burp. And then he's gonna get rid of the other burps. And then I can fly the big burp. Change your name. You don't fuck with me. That is why you don't fuck with eagles. Eagles are massive, dude. I don't realize how big some animals are until, like, I actually see one up close. Because there's, well, especially with, like, birds, like, you only see them in the sky, so there's no point of reference. And then you just have someone, like, casually hold, like, a 6-foot-tall man casually holding an eagle on his arm. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is it so big? That's me sometimes with, wolves. I forget wolves are actually like really massive, like just big doggos, and I forget that sometimes. And then, yes, I forget they're like just massive dogs, and so when I see like people working at like conservations and stuff, or like places where they have wolves, and the wolves are like right next to them, and I'm like, wow, that thing is like elongated human. Like the actual fuck. Yay! We've got it working now. Success. Wow, I'm flying. Boris, I'm flying. I don't know how Kate puts herself in this situation, so just casual. It's just like, yep, I'm gonna go into this blimp that has not been used in years, looks rusty as hell. I don't know how it's actually able to still fly. But fuck it up, let's go! Like, really, like, who just does this? I mean, I would do this, but like, who just does this? I would do it after very careful calculations and analyzing. Because I'm way too overly cautious about stuff. Like, I don't know how to just do it. Like, people always be like, oh, let's just go do this thing. And I'm like, let me just calculate the risks, the pros and cons of this entire situation. And conclude, no, I don't want to. Because I'm a baby. Nice place. Nice. Yes, very nice. Alrighty. I'm gonna end this episode here, actually, because, just because we're in, like, a new section and everything. But thank you all so much for watching. I think we're getting close to the end. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like, because I'm trying to remember from when I played it before as a kid, I think we're getting close to the end. Hopefully. Who knows. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm gonna try this again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, like, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. And see you guys next video, whatever I make. Bye.